I think we're hitting at that point where Denji knows for the fact that him being Chainsaw Man is what's his true happiness. Because this whole chapter, we see that Denji, he's just thinking, like, hey, this normal life, would I actually be happy? When I graduate and have a normal job, would I truly be happy? And he even questioned it because he can't even fall asleep because he just sees how everything in his life has changed because ever since he took the deal of having a normal life, you could just tell that it's just breaking him inside. Because when he was in the grocery store, he just sees that the Chainsaw Man, the love of the Chainsaw Man, how everyone was worshiping him, like it's just started to fade away. Even to the point where he was at the grocery store, there's Chainsaw Man buns, and they're like 50% off. And when the devil actually appears, Denji, he's actually happy because he's just like getting to that moment where he's about to transform to the Chainsaw Man. And Nayuta, she's just smiling because she's just like, all right, it's about that time. We're about to go throw her hands. But then Denji sees that there's a lot of Devil's Hunters organizations are handling the situations. And Denji realized, like, oh, yeah, I'm supposed to have a normal life. And then you could just see all of like the wrappers of Chainsaw Man buns for like 50% off. And so, of course, Denji, he's just started to slowly lose his identity and his whole purpose. And he started questioning what is his true happiness. And you see Nayuta, she's there having Denji's back. She's just like, you know what? It doesn't matter which path you chose. I will be there. And as long as I'm there, I'm happy. And then that you can just be so happy and you can just actually shed a tear with Nayuta's statement because she really loves and cares for Denji. And this is something that, you know, Denji kind of wanted. Denji actually loves and wants to protect Nayuta. And this is like a brother and sister's relationship. So it was just really cool to see how Denji actually like cares for her, the sacrifices that he's making for Nayuta. But Nayuta, she's just saying like, hey, look, anything that you do, I'll have your back. I'll be there and I'll be happy. So yeah, so it's just great to see, hearing that from her mouth and that Denji's hearing it. And then so we see Denji actually holding her and stuff like that. But the scene has recently changed because we shift into the rest of the hybrids and we get more of the hybrids that was controlled by Maki, which is the spear hybrid and the whip hybrid. And so, of course, everyone is waiting for the arrowhead and Raza to actually appear because that is going to be a huge, huge chapter when both of these characters actually appear. But we also haven't seen the appearance of the Katana Man, but we know that he will be alive and he will make an appearance as well. But so far in this chapter, we see the spear and the whip devil with the flamethrower and the swords. And they're actually having lunch, the same burger place that Denji had with a date with Kobini, the same burger place that we saw. So it's just kind of funny how everything is going back to Chainsaw Man Part 1. And they're discussing on tomorrow's event because tomorrow's event is the Chainsaw Man Day of Worship, and their followers won't hunt any devil that appears. But the citizens, the public safety, devil's hunters will crawl out like cockroaches and will kill them. And the Chainsaw Man's sense of justice will burn out, and he will appear to defeat the devils. I hope he comes. And then at this point, they go on ahead with their conversation, and the swordsman says, hey, why don't we go this far to draw out the Chainsaw Man? Tell me. As the whip devil says, well, tomorrow will be weapons. Discard of all of the other thoughts. But the swordsman says, I am a human. I can think for myself. But the flamethrower, it looks like the flamethrower, he's the leader of this group, and he says that he's right. We are humans, we are also weapons, and we are also devils. Do you know what all of these three things has in common? And we says that the whip devil, he says some answer, and then he says that no, that's wrong. He says humans, weapons, and devils were born to kill, and that we will do, and God will forgive us all, no matter how many people we will kill tomorrow. So it looks like these four hybrids are going to go on a killing spree, killing a whole bunch of people to draw out the Chainsaw Man because that is their main goal. Because they haven't seen, they noticed that the Chainsaw Man hasn't come out yet, and they know that Denji really just wants to have his normal life. And it looks like this event will actually make Denji transform into the Chainsaw Man, because these hybrids will be way too much for probably the public safety, the citizens, and probably Aza. We don't know yet for sure, because we don't know how powerful Aza is, and maybe she could handle, these hybrids, but it's going to be 4 against 1. So we don't know how that's going to be. But other than that, it looks like their plan is to draw out the Chainsaw Man and making sure that Denji transformed to the Chainsaw Man, because that is their savior. But other than that, let me know down in the comment section how you guys feel about this chapter, because things are about to be very, very interesting, and I just can't wait to see what's going to happen next. But let me know down in your theories, thought process, or anything else. And if you guys do like the video, please give it a like, subscribe, and remember, always be decent. This is the Monto Man, and hope you guys have a wonderful day and be safe out here. Peace.